Hey, Cancer. All right. Clearing my Kipper deck and infusing your energy for a career read. Let's see what's going on in your money-making world. Are you happy? Is it enough? Or no? I'm using my Kipper deck, which is not tarot. It's a different type of cardology, but it gives me a really clear foundation, usually. So I trust it implicitly. If you're looking for a private reading, directions on how to book that are below this video in the description. Also in the description are links. The first one is always the link to the extension, and the other ones are linked to my Instagram and my website. So find me in any of those places. All right, let's go with Cancer. Main career energy. $32. Grief and sorrow. Sometimes the titles aren't always what they mean. This is a very confusing deck. What is driving this grief and sorrow, career-wise? Success in love. This should be interesting. And what is the outcome? $34. Occupation. Okay, I have no clue how these are all going to relate to each other. This deck is uber confusing. I will never understand it all, so I always need the book. So your overall career energy: deception, unsolved problems, desperation, grief, setback, adversity, failure. Someone in your surroundings may try to bully or put pressure on you to do something you do not want to do. Your thoughts may not be clear enough to make a judgment. Worry and frustration are all around you. However, the mantra of this card is, I easily overcome any setback I encounter. So if that's not your mindset, make it your mindset. So obviously something's going wrong here. Either someone took advantage of you, or you failed at something in your job, or something failed. Some sort of a setback, grief. Things aren't going well in your career, I guess, is ultimately. But what is driving this is, success in love. This is what I mean. Like, the cards don't always make sense with the titles. Life crisis, hopeless situation, things are getting worse. So whatever this is, things went south, things weren't working out, nothing's looking good, and it got worse. But let's check the outcome. Number 34, occupation. Trouble with colleagues, bullying, professional crisis, problem at work. So this doesn't seem like it's going to resolve itself anytime soon. So let's see if we can count on spirit or the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, to give us some clarity on what's going on and then help pull you out of this situation. Let's start with this deck. So, okay, just saw the King of Cups. So that's a positive sign. You must be a very positive person. And the Hierophant. I feel like, okay, I'm hearing, this sounds like a tower moment. And tower moments come in because something needs to be cleared. Tower moments are ugly and they're not fun, but they're always for our better good, always. So deep down somewhere in your subconscious, oh gosh, and the Empress, this is all for the good. This is all for the better. Oh, Ace of Wands, this is all for the better. This has to happen. I'm sorry, it's ugly, and then it got uglier, and you don't see a way out. I promise this all has to happen. There's something so much better coming for you. All right, let's dig in. What is this grief and sorrow? You have so many balls in the air right now trying to handle this. You can't see up from down. Nothing's making sense. It's just a big mess is what I'm seeing. It's a colossal mess. You're like, how did I get myself into this? And how do I get out? Tell me more. You've lost hope for sure. Everything used to be good, and you have such a positive mindset. And life was good, life is happy. And I don't know what happened. I feel that you feel you were wrongly done in some way. Someone deceives you or manipulated you. Like, it's not fair. You're not supposed to be in this position. What happened when everything was great and perfect? And you're very confused about the whole thing. Like, what even happened? How did I even get here? And it's not right. You feel taken advantage of. So much conflict. And there's either a person or a situation that looked like it was on your side and it wasn't. It's like someone's like, I got your back on this, and I'm not so sure they do. Or someone said, okay, let's try this new situation. Let's try this new way of doing things, or I don't know. Let's find an alternative. And you're like, okay, when's it gonna happen? Where is the support? When does it get better? And I don't trust, especially with them being a page, I feel like they wooed you and talked you into something. And you're starting to probably realize that, because you're like, okay, when is what you promised gonna come through? Again, I keep hearing everything was fine. And then everything just got turned upside down somehow. Tell me more. Wait, I forget what this was. Oh, this is, things were bad and then they got worse. So I don't know what stage of this you're in. You're trying to ride it out. You're doing a good job, actually, but you have no idea what is going to happen, when it is going to end. Something tells me you're not in charge here, that you're at the mercy of someone else. And so you're constantly waiting to see what they decide. Tell me more. You're just hoping for the best. I think you put too much faith in other people. I think it's time to start taking matters into your own hands. You know, you're allowed to have demands. You're allowed to have the job you want and the life you want. You realize that, right? I don't feel like you feel like you're a victim. I just feel like you're just like, well, okay, I'll just wait and see what they say next. What about what you say? You're trusting that they're gonna have your back, and I just don't think they do. But maybe something's coming with that too. I don't know how to read that Two of Cups. I can go a few ways. Oh. You have money to fall back on, or you have a plan B to fall back on. It's actually a plan before plan A. You have a backup. You always have. I don't know if it's family, if it's a family business. Like, well, I can always go work for Uncle Stan. And that's why you're still waiting to see what other people decide for you. And then you're like, okay, that's fine, whatever they decide. And if I don't like it, I can go work in the family biz. So I feel like you're waiting to see what the current situation, how it unfolds, but you're also waiting for an offer from family or from someone you used to work with, or someone who's very close and personal with you. It could be a romantic partner. You're waiting, you're not worried because you have this backup. I don't know if this is like a trust fund. So you're waiting to see what happens in your current situation, but you know you have a backup. And the backup is good. This is really interesting. Okay, wait, what is this occupation? I forget. I think the problem is you're a little upset that you can't do this on your own. Remember I said, why can't this be according to you and what you want? I think because you've always had that crutch, that backup, that no matter what happens, you'll be taken care of. But you kind of want to make it on your own. And I feel like maybe you get some slack from people who are like, well, why are they even working? I don't know. This is not going to be for everybody, but I'm definitely getting like, you want, well, tell me what this is. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. You do. You want to actually put in the work. Okay. Oh, wow. Someone said something to you about this and you didn't like it, but it motivated you to start pulling your own weight, and you did, or you are, or you're motivated to. Maybe this is coming. Yeah, you didn't like at all what they said, but they were right. Okay, we're gonna dig deeper. Find out what this is about. Find out how your current situation will resolve. Find out what's going on with the fam or whatever that backup plan is. And then find out, okay, are you going to move forward on your own independently without worrying, without being able to count on a backup plan? So let me leave you a final energy if you decide to stop here. You have all the opportunity available to you to do whatever you want in your current situation, with the backup plan, and individually yourself. So whichever path you want to take, you can. So let me leave you with the final energy as you get through this. Ending, certainly. Remember, endings are merely transformations. So there's going to be an ending, or maybe there already has been. And now this is a choose your own adventure. You're literally at a fork in the road. So you stay where you are, you fall back on the backup plan, or you move forward completely independently. Good luck with this, Cancer. Ciao, ciao for now.